What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new video. You join me from the lovely Netherlands with some lovely weather, but the day is even getting better because behind me is my brand new Volvo C40 Recharge Twin engine. It's the first ever electric only Volvo. No petrol, no diesel, no plug-in hybrids, no mild hybrids. No, the Volvo C40 is only available as an electric car. So that's quite special, and of course I love electric driving, so it was an obvious choice to go for the Volvo C40. But enough talking, for what spec did I go? Let's turn the camera around and talk a bit more about the car. So here we have it guys, the Volvo C40, the SUV coupe electric only from Volvo Cars. So there's plenty to talk about this car, so well, let's start off with the spec I went for. So as you can see, I went for the white, and this is not just the ice white, no, this is the crystal white metallic, a nice white-ish color within the sun, as it is some lovely weather, just gotta say it. Being Dutch, of course, there are some nice metallic flakes in here, and you know, it just looks awesome. I love the white. I had it on my XC40 as well, and it was an obvious choice also for the C40 to opt for. I doubted a little bit about the fjord blue and sage green as well, but for my feeling, the white just makes this car look very futuristic for some reason. I like it a lot. It reminds me a bit of the Polestar 2 for some reason, just being very, I don't know, futuristic. So what else do we have up front? We have the nice 20-inch wheels. The car comes standard with 19s. Perhaps if you like a bit more comfort, you can spec the 19-inch wheels. Personally, I love these 20-inch. They look awesome and they finish the car if you ask me. And also the ride comfort is still quite good. I gotta say, even better than my Volvo XC40 T3 I had before this car. That also has to do with that Volvo has improved the suspension on the Volvo C40 and also XC40 Recharge, the electric ones, being of course way more heavy than the standard car, let's say 600 kilograms due to the battery pack in the bottom of the car. Yeah, Volvo kind of had to improve their suspension. So the suspension is really good, also with the 20-inch wheels. I like it a lot. Then up here on the sides, as you can see, that nice coupe line over here. I went for the tinted windows. Well, we can argue if you like it or not, but I like it a lot. Especially works very good with the black roof of the car. Then the thing up here in the back, the coupe line of the car. And this is also the thing, well, that is most different from the Volvo XC40. Basically, it's its brother or cousin. And let me just unlock the car, and then you can also see these animations going on, looking very nice. These are the new rear lines of the Volvo C40. These are the longest tail lights ever designed by Volvo, of course, with a typical Volvo kind of style to it. But very interesting, as this line goes all the way across the rear of the car, they had to cut it off at certain sections. So you can see, for example, over here they did it, but also over here. And that would, well, make this line have one gap over here. So they decided to also design the rear lights over here with these gaps in it. And you know, I like it a lot. It looks, you know, a bit different, and I like this being, well, quite typical for the Volvo C40. This being the Volvo Recharge Twin C40, that means we have a dual propulsion motor, battery motor, one on the front wheels and also one on the rear wheels. Totally, the Volvo C40 is good. Well, this P8 or Twin Recharge, for 410 horsepower, this thing is quick, I gotta give you that. Overall, 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in about 5 seconds for such a big SUV. The weight is about 2,500 kilograms, so it's very heavy, but boy, it is quick and it is a lot of fun. So the battery comes with this all-wheel drive system. In total, the battery has 78 kilowatt hours, about 75 kilowatt usable of that, and that gives a WLTP range for this car of, according to Volvo, 444 electric kilometers. So that's quite a lot. I have to be honest, currently in the winter with a full charge you get, well, if you do your best and you try very hard, about 350 electric kilometers. But that means that you need to drive on that eco mode, you know, and barely use the heated seats, heated steering wheel, climate control, etc., etc. So keep that in mind. Of course, EVs are always a bit, well, doubtful regarding range, but you know, I'm curious to find out how the range will be of this car. So then let's have a look at the interior of the car. As this is the Volvo C40, you get a very nice new, or well, updated interior over the Volvo XC40. As you can see, I went for the fjord blue interior. First time I saw it with the C40, I fell in love immediately with it, and you know, it just looks super awesome. Also up here we have new inlays. These are the pattern of a certain mountain area in Sweden, so that's pretty interesting. During the day it looks, well, a bit plastic, I gotta say, but at night these will illuminate, and that absolutely looks magic. It is so special. I haven't seen anything like it before. I love it. It's absolutely great to have. And yeah, besides that, we get the Android automotive software nowadays in the C40. Nice interior screen up here as well. Being the C40, you get a fixed panoramic roof, so no more sunroof which you can open. There's also no curtain. Yeah, being the Netherlands, that is not really a problem, but I can imagine that in more warm countries it could be a bit of a problem, and as I understood, Volvo is looking into fitting a curtain for this roof up here to close during hot days, so that's a good thing. So what else do we have? I went for the Nubuck interior. This is not leather anymore, no, this is a vegan leather. With the Fjord Blue, this interior code is Y980. Volvo nerd fact, I am sorry. And yeah, this being the intro line, the car comes fully equipped. So we got the Harman Kardon, we got the automatic seats, we got the heated steering wheel, heated seats, wireless charger up there. The little garbage can is still there, also from the XC40. And let's have a look in the rear. It's a bit full at this moment with a big winter jacket. But yeah, as I am quite tall, behind me is not that much space, but I gotta admit that in the XC40 that wasn't also. But over here in the back, let's put this thing away. For the passenger and somebody behind it, it is plenty. Also, good thing being the coupe, you got automatic folding headrests up here in the back. And that's quite useful as this rear view is so limited. It is, well, crazy almost. Let's have a look if I can show you guys that. If I get in the car and I show you my rear view, that's the only thing you will see. So it is quite limited. I did not expect that it was this limited, but you know, it works, it's okay. And it's also a good thing that the rear view mirrors of the car are very big. So that's a good thing. And also a good thing, for me at least, as I am so tall, is that the interior cabin is actually 5 centimeters more spacious for the headroom versus the XC40. So people saying that the XC40 is way more spacious. Well, I'm not too sure about that, because until the B pillar you will have 5 centimeters headroom extra, and for me that is perfect. And that comes of course due to this nice sunroof. Being a sunroof fixed, you do not need any rails and such up here anymore, so they can put it up higher, and of course there you see that nice difference. So that's a good thing for me. Then, you know, let's have a quick look in the interior here on the center screen. Of course, this being the Google Automotive Android system, or the Google Automotive OS system, I'm sorry, all these systems nowadays. It comes with Google Maps, and boy, this thing is so good. You can now also say, hey Google, how are you doing?
Met mij gaat het goed.
She was telling about the Olympic Winter Games, so okay, fun fact. Anyway, up here you can see nice display up here as well. 30% state of charge left. That will mean, I think, about 100 kilometers at this moment. Well, if you do your best, you can reach 140. You can turn on the range optimizer, and that way they will limit the climate control of the car and such, and that will optimize your range a little bit. Funny enough, at this moment we're using 12 kilowatt hours. Perhaps I gotta turn off my heated seat whilst it is very nice, as it is a bit chilly now. But this is also a nice addition, the range optimizer over here. This came with an over-the-air update, and that's also the benefit of this car and of the Google system with Volvo nowadays. They can push over-the-air updates to your car, well, optimizing range or improving updates regarding software and all that. So that's a pretty good thing. Yeah, what else do we have? Up here we still have the famous takeout hook. It's still there from the Volvo XC40. It's also in the C40, of course, being, well, basically the same car until the B pillar. So basically what you see here is an XC40. So let's go outside once again and just have one final look at it. The front is also the facelifted design from Volvo cars, so it's now, of course, it came on the C40 first, but this front will also make it to the model year 2023 Volvo XC40, so keep that in mind. Yeah, being the electric version, of course, you get a closed grille. This a bit more subtle compared to the XC40 Recharge at this moment, and also we get these nice pixel LED headlights. Let's see if I can focus on that nice little detail up there. It's somewhere, it says pixel LED. These lamps or headlights are really good. Each unit comes with more than 5 microchips because they are, well, let's say, so intelligent. They can filter out 5 cars coming the other way whilst you are using your big lights, I'm not sure how to call it anyway. So the pixel LED lights are awesome. So, also of course a fun, nice little thing with these cars nowadays is that if we open the hood of the car, usually of course we would have a engine up here, but nowadays you get a frunk, and me whilst all the ice is falling behind. Anyway, this is it, and well, we get a little frunk up here. It's not that spacious. In my case, I can fit about 2 pairs of size 15 shoes up here, but you know, it's a nice little extra. And I mean, space is space, especially in a coupe SUV, and the only thing you can do is refill your washer fluids. Being an EV, there's also no isolation up here anymore, similar to the Polestar 2. So let's close it once more. There we go. And good thing to remember, if you want to open this, well, I gotta push it a bit more up here. There we go. If you want to open the hood of this car, just follow the line of the Volvo badge, and over here you will be able to open it. Typical Volvo thing from the old days. So guys, there we go. That is the Volvo C40. Absolutely love it. Final thing, let's have a look in the trunk of the car. I'm a bit improvising here, but you know, let's do just a nice little walk around. Charging cable, and until this, let's say, cover of the car, the C40 and XC40 are the same. So about until here you will have the same space from both cars, and of course above that a little less. The XC40 has about 90 liters extra capacity in here. Being the intro line, I get everything on this car, so also this nice foldable thing for your groceries, so you can put up a couple of bags in there. Well, small detail. Anyway, nice aluminum detail up here, first aid kit, those things. So there we go, close it again. So there we go guys, that's a bit of a point and shoot video about my brand new Volvo C40. I am very excited about this car. Of course, being an electric car as well, that means that we can, well, make all kinds of content related to electric driving, charging, as that is still a big thing in the European Union as well. Does take some time to get used to it and also think about driving with an electric car. All the power, but also about range. You need to think about things, also where are the chargers, all that. I'll make videos about that, so that's awesome. We'll also be heading to a Tesla supercharger soon with this one, as we can do that nowadays at the Tesla chargers with other brands as well. But yeah, that being said, I thank you a lot for watching. Please let me know what you think of the Volvo C40. Do you like it, or should I have stayed with the XC40? Confusing nowadays. Anyway, that's an update video from me with my brand new car. Super excited. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have any questions, comments, put them down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And as always, I see you very soon in a next video. Bye bye.